By all appearances, the phone call looks routine, with no hint of the desperation Nahid feels.
Everyone asks why we hate Israel. Israel isn't just taking away our land, it's not just killing people. Israel is also taking away our loved ones without giving us the opportunity to say our goodbyes. Every day, Israel is giving us a new reason to hate it.
As a Palestinian from Gaza living and working in the occupied West Bank, Nahid is trying to arrange permission to get back home and mourn with her family. She says her nephew Omar, a farmer, was killed by Israeli fire while working his land before the mass protests in Gaza on Friday.
I still don't know whether I'll get the permit or not. I'm tired of going to bury people and come back. I'd love if I got a permit to go to Gaza, eat fish, have fun, and see the people I love.
Over the course of 2 days in the West Bank, demonstrators came out to express solidarity with people in Gaza against the Israeli occupation and to denounce American policy, which they say is biased toward Israel. But attendance was sparse. In light of the numerous calls for a campaign of escalation in the West Bank this week, you would have expected a protest like this to be much larger. But here in Ramallah, it's a pervasive sense of resignation that seems to far outweigh any feelings of anger. In many instances, it's a growing cynicism toward the Palestinian political leadership that has been behind the dwindling number of protesters over the past several years. Palestinian officials don't deny the existence of that sentiment.
The position of the leadership is really strong and tough, but it has to be translated into terms of policies on the ground, and I think that's where we are wrong. That's where we have not really been able to lead.
In downtown Ramallah, some residents worry the split between the two main Palestinian groups, Fatah and Hamas, will seep ever more into the social fabric.
We need to tell the politicians, enough dividing us. Stop saying West Bank and Gaza so we don't feel this division.
Others express their frustration.
I don't feel that there are people who encourage and push us to go to protests. It's not enough for 1 or 2 people to show up. You need leadership to encourage you, and you need daily demonstrations.
But with levels of fatigue here as high as they've ever been, many worry things will only get worse. Mohammed, Jamjoom, Al Jazeera, Ramallah, in the occupied West Bank.